COVID-19 threatens the health and safety of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. This from Prime Minister Dr. Rowley following a special meeting of cabinet members on Tuesday to address the escalating pandemic which reared its head last week in this country. With a total of 4 people confirmed as having the virus here in Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Rowley announced that midnight on Tuesday, March 17th, for the next 14 days, non-nationals will not be allowed to enter the country. This also includes this country's coastal borders. According to the Prime Minister, this action will impact domestic carrier Caribbean Airlines, but the government is accepting full responsibility to protect the health, safety, jobs and the economy of Trinidad and Tobago. He said we must isolate ourselves and this country has no other choice but to disconnect.
Exemptions can be had to that, as we must, but those exemptions will come from the Minister of Health through the Minister of National Security. For example, our CARFA workers, health personnel and similar essential persons who we need would have to come in, and therefore such persons would be exempt. Other than that, we are basically disconnecting ourselves from the international community for the next 14 days.
Government will ensure that food and pharmaceuticals are still brought into the country, but crew members of vessels bringing those items will not be allowed to disembark. Among the other initiatives decided by Cabinet today to prevent the spread of COVID-19, avoid gatherings of 25 or more people. All bars are to be closed. No in-house dining is to take place at restaurants. Curbside delivery is to be encouraged. All schools and places of learning are to remain closed until the beginning of the new school term on April 20th. Non-essential businesses are asked to consider closing for the next 14 days. Government also plans to approach local banks to defer loan payments and to review credit card interest rates for those affected by this period of COVID-19. And with the measures expected to result in a loss of income to both businesses and employees, government says it will assist affected persons in getting through this emergency period by supplying more food cards. There were also strong words from the Prime Minister on Monday for religious bodies which did not heed the call to limit mass gatherings.
I know you have a congregation, and some people believe that they have a pipeline to heaven and God knows them personally. But that is not going to save you from the virus. Whether you are in church or at a bar or in wherever you are, if you are congregating, you will be giving us no chance to escape the ravages of the virus.
Dr. Rowley said the Office of the Attorney General is on standby to draft legislation to enforce restrictions should it become necessary. Khrystal Wilson, TTT News.